Well, it's 20 past 7 on Friday evening, the 15th of November. Thought about popping down to a local mark tonight. It's Church Norton. It's just over an hour's drive from home, and I'm all set. I've had my dinner. Got a flask of coffee and some biscuits on board, so I'll see you down there. See you in a bit. Well, it's 8:30. We've arrived in the Church Norton car park, so let's get cracking. See you on the beach. Right, baits tonight. Squid. I bought one mackerel, half a pack of squid and 2 wraps of frozen black, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, first rig that's going out is a short pulley pennel, 2 frozen blacks tipped with a little bit of squid, clipped down of course. Right, now let's get it out. Right, next rig, it's going to be mackerel strip on this 3/8 flapper. My standard 3/8 flapper, 2 up, 1 down. Lads are fishing next to me, about 80 yards down or so. They've had some dogs, so there's a chance we can get some dogs. It's very calm down here tonight. It's about a 5 mile an hour westerly breeze, and it's about 10 degrees, and I'm roasting. I am. I'm rushing around, of course, like you do when you're doing a film. High water is at 10:30 tonight. Yeah, so yeah, let's get these bits of mackie on. Pardon me. Right, just a quick update. What is the time? It's coming up to 10:15, so we've got another 45 minutes to high water, and the rods have been in about 5 minutes now. 5, yeah, the first, yeah, 5, just over 5 minutes. So yeah, we've got a way to go yet. Fish up and over, and perhaps a couple of hours into the ebb, and then it's time to go home. So yeah, just a little bit of bait tonight. It's only a quick session. Like I say, it's close to home. It's just over an hour to get down here, and yeah, we'll see. So fingers crossed. and you might catch something in Church Norton. Because this time last year, we were probably where the lads were there, about 80 yards down, where I had that codling on bloody mackerel and squid strip. Crazy. Anyway, got one rig baited now on the stand, and that's flowing trace rig. So we'll that'll be going on the next rod that comes in. Right, see you in a bit. Bites on a left-hand rod. Now then, that's the 3-hook flapper, just with three bits of mackerel on, really. So it hit it quite hard. Let's hope it comes back, or it's hooked itself. There's a chance of getting a bream in November down here as well. I've caught them a bit further up on Park Lane, on the east side of Selsey. That's only about 600-700 yards up from here, really. Be nice to get November bream. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, there's something on there, definitely. I think we'll have a little reel in and see what it is. I'm actually going to keep this on here and just chuck some more mackerel on here. Now they didn't take the baits, so I could have left the bites to mature. So next time I get the bites, I'm going to leave it and see if I can get them on the hook. And I'm not going to flip it, I'm not going to cast so far. Won't cast so far. Probably about 50-60 yards just off the bottom of the shingle onto the sand into the gutter. We have a little gutter here, just like you have at Chesil. Believe it or not. Just get a hook through there. That was a bit thick, that piece of mackerel. It's on there, right, okay. The wires. I think I'll get another scratcher out as well, baited up. So I think it could just be scratching night tonight. Right, the lads next door are catching, so it's just a case of flicking it, I think. Okay, right. Get that rod back out there. I was having a cup of coffee. Right, left hand rod again. Bites again on the old mackerel strip. It's probably small whiting, I expect. Be nice if it was bream, but come on now, let's take the bloody bait. There you go, take that bait. Nothing on the pulley panel on the right hand rod yet. That's got the black lug on. Squid. Gotta let it develop this time. Bait up the other rig, ready to put on there. Oh yeah, here we go. This time we're in. Might have a double shot of dogs. Saves a blank. Right, little 2-hook scratcher with short snoods going to go out around about 50-60 yards just into the gutter. Okay. There he is, Mr. Dogfish. He's in escape mode, so we're getting back. Wow. Not so much action on this short cast, about 50 yards out. But I did think I saw some little bites just then. I mean, that rig is ultra scratch, that one. That really is ultra scratch. Let's see. Yeah. Right. I took one down scratcher. It's all baited up, ready to go. Let's hang on the stand, and I think it's time brought in the rod that's at range. I'll put the flowing trace on it. I think we'll do that now. Yeah. Rightio. Right, yeah, we'll do that. Dark chocolate digestives. Very nice. And the flask stays in the rucksack, it stays warmer for longer. Anyway, time. It's come up to 10 to 11 now, so we're just over high water. It's pulling hard, I mean, it's a Springer tonight. It's pulling hard to Salesy Point to the right, which is good. Yeah. So there's plenty of movement and there's plenty of tide in the water. Flowing trace rigs out there now at long distance. I did a pendulum on that one, and yeah, that's out there. And 2 up, 1 down is back on the left hand rod, and that's about 80 yards out. Didn't really get any bites close in on that 50 yard chuck, no bites, so I've gone back out to range, well, about the 80 yard plus mark. Yeah, it's getting chilly now though, getting towards the end of November. Should start getting frost soon. There we go. Anyway, you can watch the rods. Right, left hand rod. Got some bites finally. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. You've been eating a lot of beans today. Right, let's focus on that left hand rod. Okay. Okay. My chesties look like a zeppelin. I'll go floating off in a minute. Oh God! There's something on there. Yeah, it might be a crab though. Who knows? Yeah. Let's have a look. Another doggy. Another dog. Put him in the bucket. I'd like to get a green or pout or a whiting just to make a difference. Okay. Turok Super Scratch. I tell you what, both dogs were lip hooked, and yeah. I'm sorry. Fucking. Oh, gee. I'm sorry. I'll get this doggy back in now. Right. Hey, this water. Where is he? There he is. Going the wrong way, mate. That way. There we go. Come on, doggy. Off you go. This water's crystal. Gin clear, this water is. It's freezing, although I wouldn't want to swim in it, but now, there you go. Absolutely gin clear. Quick update. It's just gone 11:30, coming up to 20 to midnight. Still just the two dogs. So I've now got a 3-hook flapper there, baited with frozen black tippler squid on each hook. One black on each hook, tippler squid. The hooks are size 2s, and they're quite strong. Yeah. Haven't cast it out yet. I'm just wait. Both rods are out on the left-hand rods on the Ultra Scratcher. Ultra Scratch. Did have a, I don't know. Did it have some bites in it? Don't know. I put it out of range that way. Well, I did a layback, but I cast it quite hard. The right-hand rod's still out from earlier. That's been out for over half an hour. I should say probably more than that, probably about 40-45 minutes now. I suppose I should reel the right-hand rod in there, or shall I have a cup of coffee? I think I'll have a cup of coffee, and then I'll reel the right-hand rod in. They're still pulling, the lines are still pulling up to Salsey, towards the point. So, yeah. Might as well drink this whilst I see as I made it. Good thing about this beach is I've only got an hour's drive to get home. It just makes life so easy. And like I said, last year I had a codlin here. So there's nothing to say that I won't get a codlin again here. But tonight the sea is like a mill pond. It really is. It's crystal clear. Like I say, it was a breeze of about 2 to 5 miles. Is it 2 or 3? No, up to 5 miles per hour westerly breeze. Yeah. No movement on the shelter, but I can feel there was a breeze coming from behind the shelter, so it's quite cosy in here. It's an old Ron Thompson, and when I came back from Brazil in the first year, I was down in Wales doing rock fishing, so I didn't have a shelter or anything. I had a brolly, I bought a brolly. And then when I moved up here to Surrey, then one of my old mates, he had this old Thompson, and so I gave him 20 quid for it. And so I've had it for some time. The funny thing about the top, it's a little bit ripped up there, but I mean, you know, it's a shelter. And when the weather, if you look at some of my early videos, the rough weather I've been out in, and this is all bellied, all blowing in, that's really, I mean, I've been out in, was that bikes? Been out in sort of 35 mile an hour bloody winds down the Chesil, and you're just so exposed there, and yet it held itself. I even had this down here before the pandemic, when we had Storm George. That was before the pandemic, I think Storm George was, and wind was cutting across from Selsey Point, and this bay was a bit more sheltered, but there was still sort of 30 mile an hour bloody winds, and yeah, it stood up. Yeah, I used to have a beach buddy a long time ago, before I went out to Brazil. I sold a lot of gear off before in Brazil, and that was one of the original, and my dad bought that for me on my 19th birthday, I think, or it was an early Christmas present, I can't remember now. It was when they first come out, 1990 or 1991 when they come out. John Oldham bought one out, but it was his thing, wasn't it, the beach buddy? It was John Oldham, and they were a bit taller and a bit wider, a little bit longer than these, so you had a bit more space in them. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just finish this coffee, then reel in the right hand rod. Right, well, it's just gone midnight, and finally right hand rod has got some action on it. On the 3 hook flapper, 2 up, 1 down. Probably another doggy. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll have to have a look at that. Another doggy, number 3. Right, water into the bucket. Get the other rig on. Yes. Now we're going to put on the black lug. Yeah, 3 o'clock with black lug. stick the squid. 2 up, 1 down. Okay. And the tide is pulling. There's movement, there's plenty of tide movement. So let's get this out. Okay. Right, so it's coming up to, it's 20 past midnight, and just had that third doggy, so I've got 2 baited rigs there, so that's going to be my last 2 casts. So if I don't get anything else the next time you see me, we'll be back in the car. Same old, same old. Right, in a bit. Well, there we are, 1:54 on Saturday the 16th November, 1:54 in the morning, of course, as usual for me. Well, it wasn't a bad session. End up just the 3 dogs, nothing more, and yeah, so on frozen bait, straight out of the freezer, straight down the beach to go fishing, so that's not too bad. Anyway, if you made it, again, as always, if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching, and until next time, ciao for now.